Welcome to Read Aloud Books. Our today's book is PAW Patrol, Dive Into PupLantis. One sunny day in Adventure Bay, Captain Turbot was showing Ryder and some of the PAW Patrol how to tie knots. Tying knots is a terrific skill, he said. Just then, Mayor Goodway and Chickalata showed up with a surprise. They were both wearing shiny pearl anklets. "Your pearls are beautiful," Sky said to them. Ryder noticed that Chickalata's anklet didn't quite fit, so he tightened it with a quick knot. "And pearls come in plenty of pigments," Captain Turbot announced. "Wow, different colors," Ryder said, amazed. "Where can we find them?" "In PupLantis," Captain Turbot said. "Once a year, the massive magic shell makes pearls in all sorts of shades. The pups would and art. No one noticed that someone was hiding nearby." Mayor Humdinger had heard everything, and he wanted his own colorful pearl. He ran back to his foggy bottom lair and made a plan. "Get the RoboShark sub ready to go to PupLantis," he said to his kitten catastrophe trio. "I will need a disguise to fit in so I don't look suspicious." The kittens found a costume for the mayor, but he wasn't sure he liked it. "This better be a really big pearl," he grumbled. Mayor Humdinger and the kittens climbed into the RoboShark sub and headed to PupLantis. "I'll swim to the castle," said the mayor. "You hide the sub and wait for my signal on your kitty tags. I will let you know when I need to distract everyone." The kittens nodded and meowed in agreement. Mayor Humdinger swam into PupLantis and tried to blend in. He met a merpup named Coral. She was Sky's cousin and a member of the PAW Patrol. "It's marvelous to meet you," Coral said. "What's your name?" "I am Mayor Murdinger from PupLantis," the mayor replied. "I was hoping to see those famous colored pearls." Coral took Mayor Humdinger to the castle and showed him the magic shell. Humdinger took a purple pearl. Now it was time to get away. He quietly called the RoboShark sub. "Kittens, it's mischief-making time." The RoboShark sped into PupLantis. Merpups everywhere swam to safety. The sub knocked over a big statue of King Merpup. Coral couldn't believe her eyes. She knew she had to call Ryder for help. Ryder assembled the pups on the PAW Patroller and told them they had to help save PupLantis from a sea monster. The pups changed into their diving suits. "Aqua pups ready for action." "Ryder, sir," Chase declared. The PAW Patroller raced down the Adventure Bay pier. At the last second, the diver, Robo-Dog, pushed a button. The giant vehicle transformed into the Whale Patroller. It hit the water with a massive splash, then dove under the waves and headed to PupLantis. When they reached PupLantis, Ryder sent Rubble to push the statue of King Merpup back into place. "Rubble, rubble, on the double," the pup exclaimed. Using his hammerhead aqua rig, he quickly raised the statue. At the same time, Sky used her manta ray drone to find the trouble-making sea monster. "This aqua puppy's got a swim," she said gleefully. Meanwhile, Mayor Humdinger managed to escape with the pearl, but the magic shell had clapped down on his tail. He couldn't fit through his submarine's hatch. Suddenly, a real shark approached. "Kitties, get me inside now!" shouted the mayor. "Coral, I am going to need you to suit up," Ryder said. "I thought you might," Coral replied. She was already in her seahorse vehicle, ready to go. Ryder and the pups raced to Humdinger's sub. "I think that shark is just curious about the robo-shark," said Ryder. "Chase tried to lure it away with your shark sub." "I've never had a playdate with a real shark before," Chase said as he went to work. The real shark swam off with Chase. Ryder knew he had to get the magic shell to let go of Mayor Humdinger without hurting him. "Coral, can you use your rubble launcher?" said Ryder. Coral's bubble launcher released a stream of bubbles that tickled the magic shell. It started to shake and giggle, and it finally opened. Mayor Humdinger swam free, but he dropped his pearl. He went after it. Ryder reached the pearl first. "Sorry, this belongs to PupLantis," he said. "Doesn't the Paw Patrol ever get tired of doing the right things?" Mayor Humdinger said as he swam sadly back to his submarine. Ryder and the pups returned the giant shell and the purple pearl to the pearl room in the castle. "Thank you for rescuing our magic shell," Coral said. "Whenever your magic shell vanishes, just yell for help," Ryder exclaimed. All the pups cheered, splashed, and bubbled in agreement. The end. Thanks for watching and be sure to subscribe.